What is up, everybody, and welcome back to an episode of What the Truck. We are here with my buddy Royce Dukes Fab and Customs, and your 65 F250, or actually your wife's.
Yep.
Dude, tell me all about this. What the truck?
65 Crew Cab, so it's a first year Michigan built truck. It's running a Gen 1 Coyote 6R80. It's got a married MP205 transfer case. I'm running a 78 F250 front end to give it disc brakes, power steering, four-wheel drive.
So tell me about one, like, how did you find the truck, and then what was the concept behind this whole build?
Well, so actually it was listed on local online ad place that said F-150 make offer with one lousy picture.
No kidding.
I tried for hours to get a hold of the guy. He wouldn't answer. When he finally did, I made him a solid offer and then made the 4-hour drive to go get it. When I got it, it was rougher than I thought. I was able to save every panel but one. The driver's front fender had been painted, and so I found an original paint patina one to match.
The patina on this truck, it's so crazy cool. And Marlin Blue is one of those colors that just hits every time, and you don't see it too much either.
And so the truck originally came out of California, so it was last registered in 1990 in California. Made it to Utah, and then I picked it up there. Basically, it's maiden voyage out to this show. So I've drove it into town a couple times, down the interstate once, and then we hopped in and drove down to Havasu for this show. Came with the wife and kids. All seems good.
Yeah,
it's running a classic auto air, heating, air conditioning. Interior's nicer than the outside for sure. It's a bit tough. This side was hit in the rear super hard, so this side of the doors are much harder than the other side. So the bed pushed clear into the cab a long ways. When I got it, the jambs were all touching. The bed was caved in, so it took a lot of straightening to save the thing. You
saved, like, really saved it. And I was watching you do it, and dude, you really saved this truck. Like, this truck would have got scrapped by almost everybody else. I didn't think I could save the bed. I mean, it just happened. But there's some on my Instagram. There's some good side by side before and afters. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a fun truck.
And the interior, I love how just straightforward and simple it is, but it's still really clean and classy, and like, it's just awesome. And you said you're running a classic auto air setup?
Yep.
It looks like it fits in there really nicely.
It does. It's a nice kit. I ended up routing it different than their instructions based on the Coyote, but I think it came out way cleaner than the way they had it.
Dude, that is awesome. I think every old truck needs a gun rack.
Yeah. Came with a gun rack.
I love it how you basically redid the original headliner but just made it nicer. That is awesome. And then everybody has been hearing you talk about this Coyote under the hood. We got to show them.
I can show you that. So I've actually had this thing for a number of years. I bought it for a different project. So it is a low mile, like a 22,000 mile Gen 1 Coyote. Finally decided to make it happen here.
That looks really
fits nice. Runs good.
Didn't do any cuts. It looks like that you didn't have to do, or any holes.
No.
Just routed it. I mean,
no,
that's clean.
It really does fit nice.
This looks really nice.
Yeah, it's just hiding some relays under there. The crazy thing is, I just shoved the motor back as far as I could. I got the 6R80, and then I ran an Atlas adapter that I machined to do the 205.
Okay.
And I went and grabbed a factory low boy front drive shaft, and it bolted in the right length.
No kidding.
Like pure luck.
Wow.
The rear drive shaft ended up being longer because of that 205, so I had to run a 5-inch aluminum rear shaft because how long it was.
Yeah.
So it's pretty massive, but it's got mandrel bent 2.5-inch dual exhaust. I ended up running 4 mufflers to quiet it down.
Let's hear it. A lot of guys are going to want to hear this bad girl.
Oh, the other thing is, so I am running the Volvo electric fuel pump, or power steering pump.
Oh yeah. Nice and crisp. That sounds great.
And similar, I did do the in-tank fuel pump behind the seat.
Oh, nice.
So, seen that kind of set up before, but it seems to work good.
Yeah, I think that's the similar setup Kyle had on his truck.
Yeah, that's where I stole the idea from.
You got inspiration.
Yeah. Hey, if it works.
Man, this truck is just so cool. Is the jack, was that there when you got it?
It wasn't.
Man.
So my dad's slick crew cab, he has one like that, so I stuck one in there.
And the patina
happened to have a color matching one, so I already had it.
That's too good.
Yeah.
And you can see, I mean, he obviously uses this truck. He hops in there. I mean, it's you, your wife, and your 2 girls, and drove all the way over.
Yeah. Yeah, the only other thing different, so I've rusted the wheels, and so instead of do the typical powder coat nice wheels, I think I like that to be different. Turned out good.
Yeah, and what tire size are you running?
255/85 16s, so 33s.
Man, this thing is too cool. Well, I think we got the show with everybody. So let everybody know where they can go to check you out and see all your fun stuff.
All right, yeah, Dukes Fab and Custom. On Instagram, that's about the only place I put anything.
Awesome. Well, Royce, thank you.
All right, thanks.
And you guys, if you can, like, subscribe. In the comment section below, let me know what do you think about this, and we'll see you in the next video.